an uptick in strong reported graffiti recently. Guess not everyone's a fan of the new firms coming in.
We sent a squad of officers to New Atlantis. They need all the support they can get after that attack. Ah, tell me you're here to just report a good old-fashioned crime? If I have to deal with one more corporate exec begging for special treatment, I'll eat my badge. Oh, you haven't heard? Gagarin's going to be the next New Atlantis, or so we've all been told. Centauri Mills, Arcmite, Reliant Medical. They all bought up and renovated derelict buildings here in the city in the past couple years. We needed the jobs, to be sure. Gagarin got hit hard after the mech plants were all shuttered when the colony war ended. But I'm not sure I've ever met a more entitled group than these executives. Treat the city like an amusement park, and all of us as the amusements. It's kept me and my people plenty busy, just not with actual policing. But, I'm sorry. Did you actually need to report something? Leeches feels a bit strong. Maybe if they didn't pay their taxes and help repair the catwalks. They're an added annoyance to my day, though, that's for sure. But look, I'm Security Chief Pretorius. If you do have anything to report, you can speak to me or one of my officers. We're always around. We've had our issues. Some folks aren't thrilled about the corporations moving in, but the majority don't act on it. Those that do largely keep it civil. Protest, throw some paint, occasional crate wanders off. But we've managed to avoid any open conflict so far. It's really not a bad assignment. Well, I came here right after training, which was 10 years ago now. Gagarin was a lot rougher then. People were still reeling from all the plants getting shut down after the war. So there was a lot of petty theft, break-ins. I was responsible for putting together a pretty busy community outreach program. Worked out well enough that they eventually made me chief. Gagarin's not really that sort of burg. Most of the restaurants went belly up when the mech trade shut down. Only one left is Lizzie's, on the other side of town, though it does have a nice view of the square. There's also a little social club the local executive set up across from Lizzie's, but it's still pretty light on amenities. Now, if you're just looking to resupply, then you'll want Clint's. Another case of last business standing, but he's got a good selection. And for medical supplies, you'll want Dr. Kayala. You can find both of them on the main concourse. Beyond that, we're just corporate offices and private homes. Should get back to it anyway.
You from off-world? Well, like your destination's hot and dusty, Gagarin's got you covered. I wonder if there are any mining jobs on Mars these days.
You have not been authorized to direct this unit.
Different.
Thank you for your understanding. If my services are inadequate, please leave a complaint so I can improve.
You're not the usual courier. Please tell me you're his replacement, and that you're just here to pay me a long overdue visit on his behalf. What am I talking about? I'm talking about someone, anyone, handing over my exceedingly late delivery. Now, are you my courier's replacement or not? Are you now? Look, I'm expecting a very important package. Very important. What would you say to tracking it down for me? Quickly. I pay, and I pay well. Good. Let's get you on your way then. Akachi Rosenblum, United Transport, Gagarin branch. Now, please. Akachi, it's Helena, over at Reliant Medical. Your courier never showed. I need his stops for the day. This is my I don't care voice, Akachi. Oh? And what's your firm's policy on losing our branch as a client? I thought so. Send it to my personal slate. Thank you, Akachi. Here. All the places our courier might have gotten waylaid. She mentioned a panel or something that you can plug his ID number into at each delivery point. They should tell you if he's been there recently. The ID's 8148. When you do finally track him down, you can tell him you'll be completing delivery. Now go get me my package. Please.
That's an 8 up at the Vanguard office. She's pretty
Gagarin's
good.
not an
Nearly
easy place
convinced
to
me to
live.
hand out recruitment
Nice to
materials
finally be
for her,
getting some new
while I was on
neighbors.
shift, too.
You still want to do that hike?
I don't know. Is this a bad idea?
It's a hike. We'll get out of the damn city, remember what the horizon looks like.
In the sun, with dust devils chasing us.
You just want to go to Lizzie's?
No one's gonna eat us there. I hate it when the walkways creak.
I'm not supposed to run on the walkways anymore. Have you ever met a pirate? Were you scared? I wouldn't be.
Another busy day in Gagarin Landing. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but I've got a lot of shipments to process still, so let's cut to the chase. Are you here to claim a shipment in storage, or do you have some other shipping concern? Did one of my robots wander off again? Was it something else entirely? What do you expect? Robots never get tired. They don't need breaks. They can carry heavy loads. They're faster and more efficient in every way for this kind of work. And if I'm being honest, I prefer their company. When you've spent most of your life in space away from people, you learn to trust technology more than humanity. Well, it's owned by Unified Transport. We employ a mostly robotic staff. Fewer mistakes that way. We do short-term storage, long-term. I guess that's pretty much it. It's a warehouse. We do shipping. Enough said. You'd be surprised. Gagarin's had a bit of a resurgence lately as an industrial hub. It seems like every week we're storing and shipping more and more cargo. That reminds me. If this keeps up, we're going to need more robots. I'd like to help you, but there's a problem with my computer system. I can't verify your claim number at the moment. The technician said they should be done fixing it by 1100 hours local time. Look, Gagarin may be past its heyday, but we've still got a lot going on here. It's prime real estate for industrial ventures. Corporations will often contract with our secure warehouse facilities here to store merchandise. Some companies use it for older parts, like the ones you're picking up, so that they don't take up space they need in their own warehouses for merchandise that moves more quickly. Normally I wouldn't allow it, but work is starting to back up. And I wasn't looking forward to staying late to finish processing all the claims. So, what the hell? Take a crack at it. Don't get in the way of the robots. I'm not responsible if they step on your toes.
So helpful when it serves your purposes.
How about that? I guess I can call off the technician. And thanks to you, I won't have to work extra to make up for the time. Here's your order. Thanks again for the help. Not much time to talk. Lots. All right. Bye.
Are you sure you want to take a chance like that?
Man, could I use a vacation?
If you find anything significant, say the word.
Watch your step. It's easy to take a sudden trip around here.
Terrabrew kiosk still busted? I swear, last time that thing worked, there were still humans on Earth.
Hey, what's drunk? People seem to really like it. My mom was talking to a friend about something that happened on New Atlantis. They both seemed really scared.
I have to break up one more fight at Lizzie's. She and I are gonna have problems.
Courier 8148 detected. Error. You have already checked in at this drop-off location. Please resume standard route.
I was thinking about going for a hike out. Someone painted some choice words on the front of the Arcmine factory the other day. Robots don't even do it.
You have my credits. Look, I know I said I'd have them today. You did. Multiple times. Next week, when my next check comes in, it's all yours. If I don't have those credits in hand next week, I'm throwing you off the catwalk. You've got my word.
It's the loudest voices that get the most attention. I doubt most Gagarinites, Gagarinians. Well, the people here don't mind us, is what I'm saying.
End of the colony war hit Gagarin hard. It's just finally getting back on its feet.
Real scorcher today, isn't it?
All these fancy new businesses going up, and we still can't get them to open up a chunks.
I don't miss all the extra heat from the old forges, that's for sure.
Suppose you heard the news. Terramorphs in the UC capital. I know I needed a drink after I heard it.
Holy crap, we made it to Gagarin Landing. I told your dumbass it would work. Now get a load of the cargo manifest. Whoa, the Kai of Terra's hold is stuffed. Why were they running heavy through this sector? No clue. Lucky for us, we were out hunting when it exited jump space. The drive must have malfunctioned. Holy shit. Look at the crew roster. They were also carrying 32 colonists.
You hear New Atlantis got attacked by aliens?
Maybe.
Now
We
everyone's
overdid it.
wondering what place will be next.
Whatever. He knew the risk. What? You growing a conscience all of a sudden? Yeah, I don't know. Some of them were families, man. If you want to walk away from this score, that's up to you. Me, I'm heading over to the bar to get blitzed. You coming? Yeah, sure. I'll be there in a little bit.
Looking for a drink? Don't serve anything fancy, so if you're about to ask for wine spritz or whatever, you can hop right back on your ship to New Atlantis. Not as a rule, no. Just the ones that come to Gagarin and want to change it. And those folks usually ask for disgusting, overly complicated drinks. You one of them? Menu. You're funny. Here's what I've got. Coldest drinks in Gagarin. Sure do. I came into some money right around the time the war ended. Places were selling for nothing. Every person with credits was flying to New Atlantis. I got this place for a wink and a nod. Have been slinging drinks the way I like 'em ever since. Bunch of corporate marionettes moving in, setting up shop. They think we're just a bunch of cheap factories and dumb labor that'll leap at whatever scraps they toss us. But Gagarins are tough by default. We've got exactly zero need of corporate condescension. Lucky you. I've got a little project I could use some help with. You've seen all the neckties and power suits wandering around town? Feels like they're everywhere. And while I like a bunch of stuck-up new Atlantean MBAs defiling my city as much as I enjoy unmedicated dental surgery, they've got the credits. So sooner or later, I'm going to need to start serving them, or someone else will.
It could be said that Trading beliefs for credits leaves one with a full purse and an empty soul.
And are you about to pay my water bill, friendo? I didn't think so. Luckily, I think I found something that will. There's this ship whose crew had to ditch mid-flight. I presume it's some kind of luxury liner because it's supposedly got an impressive collection of booze on it. I want you to go to the ship, find the best stuff on board, and bring it to me. Anything else on the ship is yours to keep. Plus, I'll throw in some credits for your trouble. No kidding. I'd sign up for your delivery service, that's for damn sure. Well, I guess I'll just take that off your hands then. And here's a little something extra for managing to surprise me today. Appreciate doing business with you. The ship carrying the liquor is currently doing laps around Grissom, or so my rumor claims. But beyond its location and contents, I honestly don't have a lot of information about the thing. Don't cook yourself out there.
You think the Terramorphs are coming here next? I mean, we're in the same damn system as New Atlantis.
Buzz off, all right.
Hey, Cap. You hiring? Got some baddies on my tail, and I need a place to lay low. I'm a smuggler. Making enemies comes with a job. This time, I got in over my head and made one who's more dangerous than me. I suppose I can't rightly blame you for that. It's the Varun Zealots. They've been on my tail a while. And they're easy enough to avoid in places like this, but I'm history if they see my ship cruising around the space lanes again. Oh, I'm a real scrapper. Good in a fist fight or in the gunner seat. Doesn't matter to me so long as there's a strong drink waiting when the fight's over. I've also got pretty sticky fingers, if that suits you. If the Varun Zealots don't sound like a problem to you, then I can't wait to see what you're made of. Wouldn't be much of a smuggler if I wasn't willing to cut a deal, would I? Let's hush it out. In my experience, you're wasting my time. I'm not trying to make your life difficult, you know. You're a good negotiator, Cap. I'll cut you a deal. Jeez, indecisive much. Fine, suit yourself.
I'd kill for an ice-cold boom pop right now.
Error. You have already checked in at this location. Please resume route.
Thanks again for the liquor. Should be armed and ready when the power suits start wandering in. Now, what can I get for you?
I rarely have the patience for that thing.
You one of those corporate drones? Gagarin doesn't want you.
Sure, the catwalk's all right. I don't want to have to fish anyone else out of the canyon.
Hey, do you guys have a tip line or something?
A tip line? Not so much, no.
Oh, okay. Well, I overheard two guys at Lizzie's. They were talking about hitting this Centauri plant a couple of days from now.
Really? Any chance you got names?
No, but I can tell you what they look like.
Okay, we'll have you come down to the station, get you in front of a sketch artist. Thank you for coming forward.
Smells like lost. The trick to the catwalks, just keep turning right. You'll get where you're going eventually. Or was it left?
Did you expect a different outcome, or...?
Suppose safety was not the highest priority when designing these walkways.
Security is usually good about keeping out strays, but keep your eyes open at night for dust devils and pronglings.
What? Look like the welcoming? Most of these corporate clowns won't even show their face at Lizzie's. Not that she'd serve them anyway.
Why is no one talking about folks on Gagarin? We just want to be left alone.
What can I get for you?
Understand?
You got anything bubbly back there? I got hired at the Centauri Mills plant, and I'm looking to celebrate.
Do you think I've got anything bubbly back here?
Oh, I misspoke. I said beer, please.
That's
We just learned about Earth in school. When I get my own ship, I'm going there.
Terramorphs only show up on human worlds, right? So, if I move to a planet no one's ever visited before, no need to worry.
Best cereal is Chocolate Labs. Chips of the line are okay too.
Loitering outside my apartment at all hours of the day and night.
Fitting that the first people into space should be immortalized in this way. Were it not for the path they first walked, we would not be here.
I remember watching shiny new mechs rolling out of ships on the port. Been a long time since then.
You will make life difficult for both of us if you get caught.
If you wished for reliability reasons, the factory floor is off limits to all non-Arcanine employees. This is a private facility.
Only if I take up a life of piracy.
Protective equipment is required for all factory staff. Arcmite equipment, second to none. We follow all United Colonies safety protocols to the letter.
Finally starting to cool off. If you're looking for some chit-chat, head to Lizzie's. We've got work to do.
Arcmite will not be held responsible for any harm you sustain during your visit. Arcmite will not be held responsible for any harm.
You and I have things to discuss. What do you want now?
Be held responsible for any harm you sustain during your visit.
Can this possibly wait? Yes? Next time, let's schedule something. Okay?
No, but I can tell you what they look like.
Okay. We'll have you come down to the station, get you in front of a sketch artist. Thank you for coming forward.
Leave me alone, please. Not a good time. This better be good.
Honestly,
Going to prison has some upsides for me, too. Makes me seem like a big fish, right? You make a good point, I guess. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's not that big of a deal after all. Alright, I'll surrender then. This is just a minor setback, of course.
Finally starting to cool off.
Help me out here. Not sure what to do about an issue.
What seems to be the trouble?
So, whenever the Arclight reactor is up, my water gets real spotty.
That is a problem. You'll want to start at Town Hall. They should be able to get you a grievance form.
Grievance?
Someone or something will clean up whatever's left behind.
Check-in accepted. You are late, courier. Please complete delivery and proceed along your route.
credits.
Next week, when my next check comes in, it's all yours.
If I don't have those credits in hand next week, I'm throwing you off the calendar.
You been to Clint's recently? All Reliant's big breakthroughs happen in New Atlantis. We've come up with some pretty good heat stroke treatments, though.
Back at last. Did you find the courier? And more importantly, my package? My God. Dead? Well, I suppose that explains why my employee, Mr. Maximoff, disappeared so suddenly. And why the tracking beacon I installed on his ship was detected fleeing the planet. Here, your payment for finding the courier. It seems you've got some chops when it comes to investigation. What would you say to finding Mr. Maximoff for me? Seeing what he knows about where our data might have wandered off to. Mr. Maximoff was, and may still be, one of Reliant's most ambitious young executives. His business is Reliant's business. If he was to do something rash, like run off with Reliant's confidential and proprietary data, then it's our responsibility to know that. Hence the tracker. And why I'd appreciate your help in confirming if that's the case or not. Oh, I'll be informing UC Security, but speedy results don't appear to be their forte. I need Mr. Maximoff tracked down and my package recovered, and I need it now. Can I count on you to handle that? Excellent. Mr. Maximoff, Bonifant, appears to have set down on another world here in Alpha Centauri, Hawley. Go there and see what he may know on the subject of our fallen courier and our missing data.